Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Dakra Prime. Now, since this is a primed weapon, the only way to get it is to assemble it from its primed parts, which you can either get yourself by opening specific relics or by buying the parts or the relics from other players. But since relics are rotated in and out quite frequently, I will leave a link to the official Dakra Prime Wikipedia website in the video description so you can check it out when you're watching this video to see which relics you want to go for or if they're even available at the time. The Dakra Prime is a Mastery Rank 10 sword that does almost entirely slash damage. It only has a little bit of impact and puncture on the side. And the goodness doesn't stop there, because it also has good attack speed, very high critical chance, above average crit multiplier, and good status as well. It's also somewhat unique in that it doesn't actually have a regular version. There is just the Dakra Prime. There is no Dakra. There is the Dex Dakra, but that's a dual sword, not a single sword, and it's also an anniversary weapon. And it's also very old. This weapon came out in 2013. Now the build is, well, I think exactly what you would expect. It's a weapon with high slash, good status, and good crit, so we're gonna go for a hybrid setup that utilizes the slash damage and adds viral via dual stat mods. One thing I do like to do here though is to run Weeping Wounds, because even with the dual stat mods and drifting contact, the status is 46.8% and the slash procs from this weapon are absolutely gnarly, so I like to bump it up with Weeping Wounds. And my god, the damage is just ridiculous, and it doesn't matter what faction you're fighting, what type of enemy within that faction you're fighting, what level the enemy is, everything will die in a couple of swings. And it's really not a big surprise, because the stats on the weapon are perfect. It is exactly what you want to have on a melee weapon. And the slash procs, my god, the slash procs. Look how much damage a single slash proc can do on an enemy. Yeah, it's good. This weapon is just an absolute monstrosity, and it kind of happened out of nowhere. When it first released, it was okay, but not, crazy amazing, but then it got buffed, and it got buffed hard. It's definitely up there with some of the other top tier melee weapons. It's just really good. I can't even think of a downside, like the range is somewhat short, because it's a sword, I guess. That's about it as far as the downsides go, and even that's barely a downside, because the weapon has so much raw damage. You can take out one of the less important mods and put in primed reach, and ta-da, you fixed the range problem. It's just an absolute powerhouse, so if you're looking for a really strong melee weapon that's fun to use as well, because the stances for swords are really fun, definitely give the Dakra Prime a shot. It is really nice. And that is pretty much all there is to say. So as always guys, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, and I will see you some other time. Bye bye.